What's good, leaders? Welcome back to another episode of Neuro Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Cashmeretgt Green, and today we got a very special guest with us. Appreciate you for coming out,
broski?
bro.
How you?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for this episode, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited. Go ahead, let them know who you are and what you do, bro.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cashmeretgt, you feel me? Coming out of Philadelphia.
Listen, man, how you feeling?
Listen, can I curse it?
Listen, express yourself.
Ain't shit, twin. You feel saying no? I'm good, bro. Ain't nothing, bro. I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm excited
man.
to start the year off. Let me get some work done with bro.
Yeah.
Like most consistent podcast that started off from the last year. You see what I'm saying? That's still going. And I'm like, bro, reached out to me. Let's get it, bro.
Appreciate it, man. We both putting the work
excited,
in, man.
bro.
It's a whole new year.
Yes, sir.
New year, new everything, a fresh start. What you got?
Bro.
What you got planned for the year so far?
Keep it a bean, bro. Music is first, so everything is content right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie, content. You're gonna have a lot of interviews, a lot of this. You feel me?
Okay.
A lot of just seeing my face. You feel me? Like I'm on some Andrew Tate shit, bro. Every time you scroll on your joint, like you should see my fucking
Yo,
face,
it's
bro.
crazy because when I talk to like other artists and when they be like, damn, like I don't know what I should put out for content. Like, how can I put out other things like besides music? I be like, bro, like. You are a brand. Like your name is a brand. You are a big. People want to see you.
Okay.
Like you are an entertainer. People want to see you. You don't gotta just sit up there and post snippets of how y'all feel about this.
Perfectionist
like,
and all that.
Bro. You sit up there. I tell people all the time that make music. Like, yo, if you somewhere and you just writing something in your notes or you cooking up, record yourself. Like. Showcasing your creative process.
Okay.
Show the behind the scenes of you making a project. What goes into it? The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, all that. People want to see that.
It depends though. It gets tricky though, because sometimes if you good, you get in a mind state that everything that I'm doing, people is watching me and they critiquing it. When in reality, we just want to see you. You know what I mean? So once you get that in your head, like they just want to see you. They don't care if it's good, bad. You see what I'm saying? They just want to see you. You see what I'm saying? Show up. Okay. So it's like you can't get a grade if you don't show up. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
and even if like. People want to say something regardless of what it is that you do.
Everything,
like no matter what you do, people gonna critique. They're gonna have this to say, that to say. You gotta learn to block that noise out. Block that noise out. Like even right now, there's a notable name, Cashmeretgt. Okay. He went from streaming to now he's taking time out to really make sure that he gets himself together.
Got you.
Taking care of doing something like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm able to articulate myself better, so I'm reading more. I'm taking care of my health, mental health, and things like that. And that's people was like, damn, he quitting streaming to make clothes and do all of this. Like, this is crazy. I didn't saw comments on his post like, "Oh, you done took everybody's money and ran off." Not like stuff like that. Like, damn, this man is he done put his took the time out to build something and then got in his space like, hold on, I'm not taking care of myself. Let me take care of myself.
Bro. And that's the society that we in. You see what I'm saying? Like the society we in today, like. They don't care about your well-being, bro. Sad to say this, but it's like you gotta remember as an artist, like as a creative, as anything you're doing in life, period. Like once you show enough for people, you gotta understand you're no longer showing up for yourself. They look at you as an entity. So it's like if you can't show up for them no more, they critiquing it, they breaking you down. You could have showed up for them a million times. Like Cashmeretgt probably went live 100 days. What do you do?
He did so mafia thons, 3 mafia thons.
You can never
for an entire month.
You can never please nobody but yourself first, bro. So
like streaming for an entire month, giving y'all back to back guests, like all types of content, keeping everybody entertained. And that's hard to do.
Hell yeah,
to sit in front of a camera and keep thousands, hundreds of thousands of people entertained all at one time.
Okay.
Like you gotta constantly sit back and think like, all right, how can what can we do to make sure that we we retain this amount of people at this hour? And you gotta sit there and
keeping
the
month. Kids out of trouble, because if you watch your phone, 9 times out of 10 you're not able to get into the trouble that you
exactly.
So it's like he low key had something to do with the algorithm going that way. So I feel like he should get some slack. You see what I'm saying? But
and then not only that, he also paved the way for a lot of other individuals to jump into the streaming lane.
Oh yeah, for
like
sure.
He I done came across a ton of streamers. He was like one of the first I've ever came across.
Okay.
That has took the time out, like, I'm going to name this thing a mafia on the stream for a whole month straight. Like, that idea is crazy. I done saw people do 24-hour streams.
That is crazy.
A stream for a week, a whole entire month of constant streaming. Y'all get to see what
that way a toll on somebody too.
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie. It was inevitable for him to crash though.
Like, what do you expect? This man can't even shower in peace without a camera in front of him. I can't sleep in peace. Somebody give this amount of subs, the bed starts shaking.
So wait, now I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
If you fall in love with something and you know what it takes, do you get a cookie for it, or are you supposed to just keep going? Because I was always raised to just keep going. Like, you don't get a cookie.
I'm gonna be honest,
for doing something that you asked to do. So it's like it's hard for me to look at rapping and be like, when people criticize my bars or my songs and be like, no, I don't think it should keep going. Like, is that what come with the game, or is that what you really supposed to take? You see what I'm saying? So that's where I have difficulty sometimes, like taking that out of stuff.
So it's like, I look at it like it depends on the context of it for one, and also how the individual is saying it, right? So like,
that's a big one.
If somebody come to you on a one-on-one and say, look, like, you know, I've listened to your music, and they just go in and they like, oh, well, I don't like this and I don't like that and I don't like this and I don't like that.
Straight negative.
It's like straight negative.
Okay.
It make me look at it like, well, damn. And you like, what are you trying to relate to me? Like, do you feel like everything I'm doing is just negative? Everything I'm putting out is just negative?
Exactly.
Compared to somebody coming to you like, damn, I listen to your music. I really like X, Y, and Z. I just didn't like how you may have relayed this message.
Gotcha.
And I feel like you could do this better by doing this.
Pay attention to the people that go in with some type of positive. It don't matter if it's the little bit of it. It's like, as long as it got some type of positivity in it, all right, I'll listen to that.
Yeah, like it's a difference between like you just straight criticism and constructive criticism. Okay, if it's some constructive criticism, it's like, all right, I can take this advice and I can do this. Or like, if it's just straight criticism, it's like, bro, I'm be completely honest. Like, I'm gonna listen to you in a moment, but I'm gonna continue to do what I do. Like, I'm just gonna continue what I do do what I do. And especially if it's something that like it's working. Like, if you already got,
that's real.
Like, if you already got a foundation built, and this foundation has carried you through like everything to get there. Why would you stray away from the foundation unless it is the individuals that you had built that foundation with, and they're saying, you know what, we feel like
it's time to depart.
Yeah, my supporters feel like, all right, we would like to see more of this from you.
Okay.
Like, if your supporters like, damn, we done heard a lot of pain music from you, but we want to hear you turn. Like, we want to hear the other side of things. You're like, all right, I'm gonna give y'all more of the music where I'm more and I'm popping. You feel me? I'm not giving y'all the pain music anymore. I'm popping. If they like, we want you to tone down a little bit. We want to hear a little bit of the pain music. Like, all right, cool, I got you.
Give them enough. Give them enough to keep going. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't ever like deter nobody just off of just one opinion.
Exactly. Like, you don't want to take everything that somebody's saying and be like, damn, like, let it get to you. Like, damn, I gotta do this, because people is always gonna say something. Somebody always gonna come to you like, damn,
never
gonna
get no work done like that.
You gonna be in your head like, well, damn, this person said they don't like this. Let me try to change. You gonna always be trying to change the stuff up instead of sticking to a plan and a business model and building a foundation and then building off of the foundation. If you just going off of this person said this, that person, you're just gonna be like, damn, I gotta work on this. I gotta fix this.
In circles.
You like,
hey, bro, that's how I've been for the last 2-3 years, bro. I've been in circles.
You really gonna be in circles. You're gonna be in circles, and you ain't never gonna be able to sit back and be like, damn, like, what's the foundation that I really want to build?
Got you.
And a lot of the times, like, it takes for you to tap in with yourself and be like, all right, what is it that I want to, like, what do I want people to get from my music? What do I want people to get from my music? When people hear my music, what message do I want them to get from them?
There we go.
And how do I want them to see me? If you want your people to get a certain message from your music, and you want people to see you a certain way when they listen to your music, stick to everything that fits those characteristics. Okay. And don't stray away from it. That's gonna build the foundation. Don't the recipe.
Take away the recipe.
Don't
just
take
stick
away
with the recipe. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Don't take away the recipe. Stick with the recipe and stick to it and just build off of that. And that's going to take you to where you need to go. It might take you 5 years. It might take you 10. It might take you 15.
But you're gonna get there.
You're gonna get there. Like, you gonna get there as long as you continue to just wake up and every day be like, yo, you know what? no matter what it is that's going on, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to continue to put the work in.
That's
like,
tough.
I'm just going to continue to put the work in. Life is always going to happen. Stuff going to always come about. When you got love for something, you passionate about something, you got to be like, listen, damn, I know I'm going through this right now. Still, this is what I want. This is what I want to build.
Yeah.
So amid all of this that's going on, I'm going to find time. I'm going to find time to dedicate an hour to go, you know, cook up a new song.
There we go.
I'm going to find an hour to go make sure that I release this content, you know, to my fans. Yep. I'm going to find an hour to even just go study what it is that I want to do.
Okay.
I look up to this person in the game. How did they, like, you know, how did they build? What was
and just take little pieces from that.
Exactly. Like, life always gonna go on, but yet still, when you want something for yourself, you want to build something.
Okay.
You gotta be like, yo, like, still, I gotta find time to work on this thing.
No bad.
This is what I want.
Is that split second between when you're ready to just be like, all right, I ain't gonna do this, or I'm gonna just keep going. You feel what I'm saying? That little split second is always what I go through, bro. I feel like if I just stop in that little instance, that's what really knocked me off, bro. I just like after that, it's so hard to get back on.
I visited. I went to Atlanta Streetwear Market, right? Mm-hmm. And I had this brother who he said this crazy quote to me, and I'll never forget it. And big shout out to him, my man Curry, man.
Okay.
He said a quote, and he said something like, "What you don't do today." What you do today that you didn't do yesterday, that's going to affect you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, big time.
And I'm like, when he said that, I said, wait, hold on, time out.
You got to break it down.
I said, hold on. Can you go back and say that again?
No, for real,
he said, what you do today that you didn't do yesterday, that's going to affect you. That's going to affect you tomorrow.
It is.
Like, you out here and you delaying, like, you're delaying the things that is important, that needs to be prioritized.
Facts.
And you like, damn, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I ain't going to, you know.
You ain't even going to do it as well. You may do it tomorrow, but you ain't do it to the full capacity that you could have did it today.
You didn't do it when it needed to get done. And now, like, damn, you could be like, you know what? I ain't going to reach out to that individual today. I'm going to reach out tomorrow. And you may have just closed the door on yourself.
There we go. And I did that a lot of times.
You may have just closed it, just off that decision, like, you know what? Nah, I'll reach out to that individual tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You may have just closed the door on yourself.
Every time.
Like, now, not just like your tomorrow is messed up. You couple, you know,
the whole bridge is gone. The whole
bridge
have
just closed the door on the connection that could have opened plenty of doors for you, or opened the door for a bunch of opportunities to come your way.
You ain't lying,
and just off this decision of like, you know what, man, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll put that out to tomorrow. You just close that door.
And that's like falling into not being consistent. I got to fall in love with being consistent again. You feel me? Like, when I was younger, like when I first started doing music, I fell in love with just music. Like the process of waking up every day, like, yo, I got this new vibe, this new beat or something like that. And then I fell in love with people falling in love with me. And I think once that happened, that's when the critiques and what people started to say about me really started to like weight. I ain't going to say weight on my shoulders, but like that's when it really started to matter, because I feel like before I didn't care what nobody said. They could say I'm hot, they could say I'm corny. Like, I didn't care. I just love music. But once I got to a certain point where the people that I looked up to started to give me opinions on my music and stuff like that, and it was like, it started off good, you know what I mean? And then one day I had somebody who I really like music and stuff like that. He was like, nah, I don't really want to work with you yet. And I think that's what woke me up. Like, yo, we got to do this for the masses. Yeah. And I think that's what made me so scared. Like, oh, I'm not doing it for myself no more. Hold up. But it's like, no, if you ever want to do something, do it for yourself, because anybody else that could deter you from something, that means that you're not really in love with it, or you ain't ready for it anyway.
If you could let somebody, like, you gonna get that a lot. You in any lane that you jump into, we all got people that we look up to.
Okay.
You may come across somebody that you have looked up to in a space since you were younger. You may come across an individual, oh my God, I love what you do. I really want to work with you.
Yep.
And they may look, they be like, all right, well, yeah, show me what you cooking up. Let me look at it, be like, yeah, I don't think you're ready.
Not ready. Yep.
I don't think you're ready. And you're like, damn.
I was born ready. I was born ready the whole time.
I don't think you're ready.
Yep.
But like a lot of the times, it really might be that. Like these are people that have, put time into this stuff, and they may see something that you don't see just yet.
There we go.
They may be like, all right, I see you getting there, but you still got to work on some things. And I just don't think that you're ready for this space. And I'm not saying you never going to be ready. There we go. You just not ready right now.
And taking that as a no, that right there will change your day. Don't take that as a no. Take that as a what?
Let me go back to the lab.
There we go. You feel me? Like, I just take that as a, I'm able to get there. You know what I mean? Like the door didn't close for sure. The door didn't close.
The door is not. It's always a way for you to get in the door.
No cap.
You always get your foot in the door.
No cap.
You don't take it as a no. You take like, you know what? Let me go back to the drawing board.
Yep.
Or you could simply say like, all right, you know, you express to me, you feel like I'm not there yet. What is it that you see? What is it that you see in this product?
There we go.
You know, that I could work on. Give me some pointers.
And some people definitely going to steer you the wrong way because they don't want you to get there faster than them.
Exactly.
So don't ever take other people's advice. But at the end of the day, definitely take people. I like what you just said. You was like, there's a difference between criticism and constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Like every day you may look at everything as bad criticism, but in reality, it's just a way for you to get through the door. So I'm definitely going to take that
It's definitely a lot of people that might be like, yo, hold on, you might be moving a little too. You might get ahead of me. You know what? I'm going to try to steer you in this direction. I'm going to try to throw you off so you don't get here. You don't get in front of me. I want to keep my spot. So let me steer you over here. That's another thing you got to watch out for because you'll get a lot of that. You'll get a lot of that. Like, damn, they be like, hold on.
He moving a little too. Oh,
he might be.
He got hooked. Oh, no. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I already peeped that.
Right quick.
I realized that young. I'm like, sheesh, like
you gonna get a lot of that. Now I want to go back. I want to go back to before the day.
Okay.
Talk about your upbringing. Like, what got you into music?
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. Like, we all from the hood. Everybody say that. Like, I'm from the trench. I'm from this and from that. But like, it's different between being from the hood and like being forced in the hood. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I was never forced to be in the hood. Like my mom, like my folks, everybody like that was been around me. They always been travelers. They always been into like shit that's outside the hood. You see what I'm saying? So like, it was always easy for me to like see past the hood. You see what I'm saying? So when I started making music, all my homies and stuff like that, they definitely was talking about like other shit, like trapping, jugging, all that. But I just always like was a party next door, Drake. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, my vibes was always different. Like, you go to the parties and shit. Niggas like, yo, why he dancing? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, I've been there since a young boy. I just been on some music shit. So it was like, when it came time for me to get of age and I started falling in love with music, it just became like easy, like clockwork for me to like to write a song, write a hook. And I noticed like between other peers of mine, it was faster. You know what I mean? Like, I could write a little quicker than the rest. So I'm like, let me just fall in love with it. Let me like apply myself. And Lord behold, my first song, it probably did like 1,000 plays. And after that, I was just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, first like one, 1,000, that's amazing. A lot of people don't even see 100, they first song. They dropped the first song, they be like, hold on, wait, I only got 5.
And everybody talking about this, and I'm talking about that. So I'm really in my head thinking, like, I'm ready for everybody to be like, But no, they embraced me. So after that, it just was go from there. I'm like, oh yeah. I found myself. And I wasn't even called Cashmere, bro. I started off. Matter of fact, let me give John my flowers. Let me give John his flowers and shit like that. So I used to just be named Mir, PMO Mir and shit like that. So one day I go to the studio, shout out SMG John and shit. He like, he took me on the porch. He like, why you not rapping like them? And I'm like, I don't rap like that. He was like, you don't know how? So I'm like, no. He was like, what you like rapping about? Like, you only like rapping about women and money? I'm like, yeah, bro, that's all I know. Like, I ain't gonna lie on the track. Like, what you want me to do? Like, what you want me to say? Like, claim a block or something like that? He was like, no, but you just need a different name. Like, PMO Mary not gonna stick. Like, what about like Cashmere or something like that? And once he said it, boom, I'm like, I love money. Let's go. I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
We running with it.
After that, everybody like asked me what my name was. I'm just like, Cashmere, ran it up, and everybody just know me as Cashmere. You feel me?
Cashmere is stuck, and it's stuck to this day,
bro.
Yeah, it's stuck to this day.
So shout out John,
shout out to bro for coming up with that name.
Yeah, I know you gonna be in my DM like, yeah, bro. He been waiting years to hear that. Like,
yeah, shout out to bro for coming up with that name. Individuals like that, when the building process. Who give you a piece of game, and you like, hold on, wait, I'm gonna take that, and you able to build up that.
Exactly.
You always gotta get them.
Bro.
You gotta make sure they get.
Because if I was one of them bulls that was like, no, he a hater, no,
like you gotta.
He just want me to change my name, but it's like, no.
You gotta make sure you give them their props. Because if it wasn't for them, you probably like, I don't know what name I would have kept.
Bro, I probably been still some crazy like.
I probably would have kept running with what I was using.
Bro,
like,
I'm so glad I didn't, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because it gave me like an identity. You know what I mean? Like it separated me from going home. Matter of fact, I used to go home. Even my sister was like, "Yo, why everybody keep calling you Cashmere?" Like, I'm like, I don't know. I'm rapping now, so like when they see me taking it serious from my real name to my rap name, I think that's what really like that's what y'all rappers need. Like, embrace your identity as a rapper. Stop treating it like it's like a game or something like that. Like, really embrace it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Once people see how you carry yourself, that's how serious they're gonna take you. So they see how serious I was. And then it's stuck. You know what I mean?
That's important. Like I said, your name is a brand, is a business.
Definitely.
You are an entertainer.
Definitely.
And people gonna look. That's exactly what people gonna look at. Like, how do he carry himself?
Feel me?
How do he carry himself? And if I see like he carrying this over a certain way, I ain't gonna take him serious.
Every time, bro. Every time.
I ain't gonna take him serious.
I'm telling you, you can go to any studio, any engineer that's recording you as an artist. If you're not going there with a straight mindset of what you want to record, they're not gonna look at you like you're serious.
I'm be honest. I done been in a lot of studio sessions with a lot of different individuals, and engineers don't play.
They don't play, bro.
Like
unless they know who you are. If you come in that joint and they know you as an artist, meaning they know me as Cash, so they know Cash will come in that joint. I ain't gonna lie, he not rapping. All right, don't just take rapping out of it. You know what I'm saying? Here to make a song, here to make a hit record. So once you get that through your mind, you're not worried about, oh, it took an hour to make this song, or it took 2 hours. No, we're not worried about time right now. It's the sound good. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I fall in love with. You know
that's something that I talked about with another guest as well.
Okay.
Like, you know, the time thing. Because we were talking about just, you know, how it take a lot of time to produce these projects, EPs and albums.
Bro.
It take time to produce these things. And I'm like, damn, like when you get in the studio, what's the first, like, do you focus on like, damn, it might take me a month and a half just to produce a project with 6 songs.
Okay.
Like, or are you focusing on like, no, I need to make sure that it sound right? Because you may run through a song, you listen to it, like, hold on, wait, no.
Got you. Yep.
I want to go back and change this. Let me say this instead of that. Let's jump. Hey, come on, we about to jump back on this, and I'm about to switch this up.
And the crazy part about that is, I learned from Lil Wayne and them, like, when you go in that joint without thinking, you just go in there with ammo. I'm talking, you got clips, you got 3 or 4 songs ready to go. You don't even get in that mindset, because you can run into an engineer that works slow, or you can run into an engineer that works fast, but the sound not going to be the same. You know what I mean? So you can never go in there thinking that you know something. You know what I mean? You can never go in there like that, because music is crazy. Like bro just said, you go in there hearing it one day, go in the next day, and it don't sound the same. So you're like, I want to change this. So never go in there.
That you make it, you may hear it one way, wake up a couple days later, like, let me just listen to this joint right quick. You like, hold up, damn, I said that.
It's crazy,
I want to put this on there instead. Let me go back in on it this way.
Certain artists are so talented to where they can make good music to where everything a banger, but you might make 30 songs and 2 of them may be the joints that people be like, I like, but it take 28 songs to get through for you to be like, I like this artist. So imagine as a listener how hard that is to get to an artist's good song. So my due diligence in the studio is making sure that I don't release nothing that my listeners wouldn't approve of. So I be in that joint crunching, like I'm talking, like I'm listening to the same hook 5 times. You see what I'm saying?
Sure it's right.
Making sure it's right, bro. Because I'm not in no rush. You know what I mean? I'm doing this because I love it. So
exactly.
Ain't no reason to rush it for real.
Everything take time. Like
this
stuff, it don't happen in one song. You know, one tape. You might have to drop 12 to 30 tapes. Something
you feel me?
Like you might have to drop 100 tapes before you ever get like your first hit record. Like you might have to drop 300 singles before you get your like this stuff take time. Like
and no artist gonna be better than the next artist, because the artists that do right may not get a hit song.
Exactly.
The artists that don't write may walk in the studio and just, you see what I'm saying? So you can never pinpoint the next hit. You know what I mean? You're just supposed to go in there. If you don't love it, it's not gonna work for you. So if you're an artist out there, you just want to make music because you love it, I say just keep going. You know what I mean?
And that's with anything. If you don't got love for it, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna get too far. Because when problems start to hit, you know, roadblocks get in the way, you gonna scratch the
discouraging you.
Like,
am I even meant for this? How
the heat going the heat is gonna be brought on to you. To see like how bad do you want this thing? You say you want to be here. You say this is the life that you want to live. All right, time to bring on the heat.
There we go.
How much more can you take?
What is it called when you win and you got remorse? Winner's remorse. You see what I'm saying? Because you worked so hard to get here. When the person that didn't work as hard as you asks you to come up with you, don't feel bad for saying no, because 9 times out of 10, did anybody help you get there?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
I was on the phone. I was on the phone the other day talking to my man. Shout out to Watt.
Okay.
Yeah, we and bro was talking.
Okay.
And we sitting there having a heart to heart. We like, damn, like, you know, in this space, it's like a lot of the things, you know, in the building process, you're gonna have to play every role. Like you're gonna have to play every role.
Hit it on
and
nose.
Even then you might have people around you where it's like, damn, you may be looking like, damn, like, let me ask bro, can he do X, Y, and Z? And they may be like, you know, no, I don't want to do it.
I don't got time.
I don't got time, something like that. But then when they see like, all right, damn, bro taking off, now they want to be in the rooms.
Oh, yeah.
They want X for backstage passes.
For
sure.
sure.
And you're like, wait, damn, bro, I asked you to just go talk to the engineer for me, and you couldn't even go do that. I asked you to reach out to this media company to see if we could work something out and get me on.
You ain't even want to come to my show because you said that you
like,
had, you know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden you want passes. I was asking you to come to my show. Now you asking
you want backstage passes because I'm performing with this person and that person. You want backstage passes, but when it was my show,
that remind me of Skrilla, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When Skrilla was coming up, he used to not have nobody in his vids because, like he said in his interview, he was like his homies ain't want to pull up for him. You see what I'm saying? So shout out Skrilla because he was one of them artists that even when we was like in the city together, you know what I mean, doing our thing together, like he definitely always paid me like respect. You know what I mean? So to see him up there and he's still not changing, like he's staying with the same focus of he not bringing no fakes around him and all that. I'm like, bro, I'm on the same mindset, bro. I don't care how long it takes. I'm watching Who With Me right now. These type podcasts that I'm on right now, you see what I'm saying? I ain't switching up, going to Vlad and all that. No, bro, I'm still doing the same Jones. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't never saying I'm not gonna level up, but I'm just saying don't forget where you came from. Because 9 times out of 10, the people only see what your potential is. But if you don't hit that potential, what they gonna do? Walk away, right?
So like, never forget where you came from, and don't forget all of the people that was with you when you was building before you got there. Don't forget those people, the people that was genuinely there to make sure like you was good, or if you genuinely need some help with something, they got you. Like it ain't. I don't want nothing from you. I'm trying to make sure you straight. Those people
every time, bro.
When you get to that place, you take care of them. They took care of you when you was on your way up. You take care of them. No cap. Like I see it all the time. I done seen. Like the craziest thing I seen was I saw a clip of Steve Harvey. He came across his family of people who took care of him when he was in the building process. Like they literally helped him, you know, make sure he was able to travel. I believe they had like a travel agency. He ran this crazy bill. He was homeless. They was making sure he was. They was making sure he was cool. He was on there like literally bawling his eyes out, crying, talking to them.
How you feel about them? Not even hitting them up for nothing. You know what I mean? That was genuine. Like, right? That goes to show it's genuine. This man, Steve Harvey, is a multi-millionaire. They took care of him when he was nothing. They saw the potential. At any point, they could have reached out. Hey, Steve, remember us? We was making sure you went up this building. I'm already knowing.
You feel me? They didn't do that. That was genuine. They don't want nothing from that man.
They ain't want nothing.
They ain't want nothing from that man. Not a thing.
And that's the difference between somebody that want the best for you and somebody that want the best for us.
Exactly, like the best for you and the best for us. Like dead serious, something like that.
What's the best for us?
It's a bunch of people. It's a bunch of people that I'm sure somebody like he may have got more help from them than his, you know, family members, friends, and things like that. But yet, family members and friends, they coming out with a handout. Yo, I need them phone. I need this. Oh, I'm struggling. I need this. X, Y, and Z. These people over here helped me when I had nothing. I was living out of my car. I was homeless.
Literally.
I didn't have no way to move around. They gave me a credit card, you know, with their travel agency, and I ran their tab up. Ran their tab up, and they didn't care. They didn't have a care in the world. They didn't have no care in the world. They made sure I was okay. Like, the stuff like that goes to show, like, stuff like that is genuine. You got to pay attention to that, because having genuine people around in these building stages is important. Because you don't want to have these people around with these hidden agendas or secret motives. And then you know they sitting back, feet kicked up, and they just around.
And you finally get there, and then they ready to suck all the blood out of you.
Like now it's just a leech, like, and they just like you like damn, yo, like what did you do when I was building this? What did you do to contribute to this thing when I was building this? How did you contribute? You didn't contribute nothing, but yet you want to be around at all the shows. You want to sit when it's time to break bread. You want to make sure you get a cut.
You want to count favors.
Hold on.
Remember when I fed you that day? I still need my $13. That 4 for 4.
Like no, like, bro, like no, come on, bro. Like come on, like it's crazy.
Only way I respect it is if we mud brothers. I'm talking like we day ones. If I switch up on you, you could call me out. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, like slacking in this area. You know what I mean? Don't ever forget where you came from. But if it's somebody that only hit you up when you winning, you gotta pay attention to that, because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna get sticky.
Either winning or they only hit you up when it is that like they want you to bail them out, right? Like,
oh, that's a big one.
Like I was talking to an individual, like I had these conversations with a lot of different people. I was talking to somebody, he called me like, damn, bro, like I feel like, you know, people just call me when it's like they in need of something and they want me to bail them out.
Yeah,
I'm like, he like, yeah, like it just, you know, it's taking a toll on me. I'm like, bro, listen, when you got individuals that just pick up the phone and call like, damn, I need X, Y, and Z, or can you help me with X, Y, and Z? and you got your own stuff going on, bro, tell them no.
Tell them no.
Bro, tell them no.
Feel me? Like, I had to learn that this year, though. This year is my year, though.
Like, it don't matter who it is.
Saying
like,
no
bro,
year,
you can't extend your hand to somebody and help them out when you trying to help yourself out. You trying to build your own stuff. This person not calling and just say, picking up the phone, damn, bro, I'm just calling to check on you. I don't even want nothing from you.
You ain't lying.
I just called to hear your voice. You all right? What you got going on?
And then watch their energy when you say no, too.
Like,
you feel me? Watch their energy when they say no. Like,
these people don't call for nothing like that. Yet when they need help with something or they need to get bailed out, they straight picking up the phone. Hey, bro, can you help with X, Y, and Z?
And they know who to call too. They know who to call.
They know who to call.
They know who to call.
And the more you just keep up and putting your hand out and extending your hand and giving them something, they're gonna keep calling and keep calling and keep calling. And yet when it's time, when you in need, you looking. Bro, you looking for your phone getting super dry, bro. Like you in need, you like, damn, I need, I'm struggling myself right now. Who can I pick up the phone to call? You might pick up the phone and call the exact same person. Hey, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, like right now I'm down. Like you feel me? Okay. I need a little something right quick.
True.
Damn, bro, it's quiet now.
I may have it. But no, bro.
It's like, hold up. Hold on. I done did X, Y, and Z. This is the first time I done called. I can't bailed you out every other time.
Exactly, bro.
Like, I told him, I said, listen, bro, I don't care if you able to do it. It's okay to say no.
Say no.
Especially if it's if they're only calling you to get bailed out.
Okay.
Don't continue to enable that behavior.
Okay.
If they gonna just call you, they don't call like, damn, I see you doing X, Y, and Z, bro. Like, how's your mental? How you think on stuff like that? I just called to hear your voice, check up on you. Bro, it's okay to tell them. I'm telling you to tell them no. Okay. Like, go tell them people no.
And you gotta understand when you become that person too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta step back and be like, hold on, am I asking too much from somebody? You know what I mean? Like, you may always think somebody asking you for something, but you never look at it like you the one asking people for something. You know what I mean? So I started to realize sometimes, why is people even comfortable enough to ask me? You see what I'm saying? Like, why is people? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, maybe I may be that friend that I may be slacking some areas, and I may ask them, and they may not be asking for funds. They may be asking for me to come through. I'm the friend that they want me to be there. You see what I'm saying? Like, they want me to just be there in the room. You see what I'm saying? So once I realized that I'm okay with that, because they're not asking me for no finances, they're not asking me, I'm okay with that. I'll show up for you. But once you cross that line and you ain't doing what I'm doing for you, you're not there for me. You're not showing up to my shows. I'm having a studio session. You're not showing up to my studio.
That's another thing.
That's when I start.
I'm showing up for you,
saying?
and you ain't showing up. It's like, hold on, time out.
I'm showing up, bro.
You done called me to show up to the baby shower, the graduation,
and I'm there.
The award ceremony, all that, and I done showed up. Bro, I asked you to show up to one studio session.
For me, bro.
You ain't even show up.
Come on.
You done invited me out to everything. The family get together. You feel me? The reunion.
We went to Six Flags last summer.
Oh yeah, come on, bro. We going woo woo. I show up, but now I'm calling you. Damn, bro, I just want you to show up to this session. You ain't. It's quiet.
Nowhere.
You ain't there. It's like,
because the ball not rolling in their eyes. They think, oh, he not a star yet. But it's like, in reality, it's like, we're friends, just friends. You know what I'm saying? Whether I make it or not, is you my homie?
Like, no, for real. At the end of the day, regardless of where this go. No matter where this go, bro. Like, chalk the image. Okay. Where with the relationship that we had.
Okay.
Like, it shouldn't even be a thing. Like, damn, I'm looking at where this could go. Where is that now? No, like, the love that we got for each other.
Okay.
That don't even matter. That don't have nothing to do with the love we got for each other. That shouldn't even be looked upon when we talking about showing up and making sure each other cool.
You feel me?
Who we are, what we got, none of that matter, bro. I got love for you. You got love for me. I'm going to show up for you. You going to show up for me.
You feel me? Cool. And that's real brotherhood, sisterhood, however you want to call it nowadays. Don't look at it as, if I'm always there for somebody, they should always be there for me. No, it's cool for them not to be there for you, but just know and understand that you don't have to put that much energy into them every time. It become draining. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm running that for myself. I'm like, I'm only going to be there for who show up for me. You know what I'm saying? And not to say it in a bad way, but it's like, hey.
It is. Listen, it is what it is, and you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself.
Do what you gotta do,
do what you gotta do for you. That's it. That's just it. That's how it goes. So, listen. You done been doing this for some time since we done met. You done been. I didn't know you been making music even before that. Well, before that, you done been at it, man.
I'm on it,
you
bro.
You've been at it for a minute now.
I'm on it.
So I want I know it's gonna be somebody that come across. They might be like, damn, I want to start making music. Woo, woo. What's some tips that you could give to somebody who's just starting out to make music?
All right, first tip I say, get yourself a cameraman. If you can't get a cameraman, just get a camera. So if you got a phone, get the best phone possible you can get your hands on. You see what I'm saying? Like, It don't got to be like the most updated one, but just the most clearest phone with a camera on it that you can get. And then just start shooting your content. Like, you get your songs, you get your garage band, you ain't got enough money for studio time. I'm talking to the ones that ain't got enough for everything right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you just starting off, get yourself a phone, get yourself a secure microphones, start recording your music, and just push your content. And keep track of every video that you're doing so you can understand your analytics and what type of fans you got. You know what I mean? Because you may be shooting at the wrong target. You know what I mean? Like, you got to pay attention to your targets. Because nowadays your content is a way for you to understand like your fans, your views, your likes, your comments,
seeing it,
engagement.
Where they seeing it, the age, like it's giving you your analytics and your insights on every platform.
Important,
it's like
bro.
a cheat code if you study it.
Yeah, and I didn't understand that coming up. I knew something about it because that's how I got where I am today. But it's like, if I would have understood that content is the key right now, I probably, the baby. Shout out to the baby. He's a monster like with content, bro.
Content he's a monster. Is like key, and like analytics is a literal cheat code. Like every business model has a target audience. Every business model has a target audience, and that business model says like, we're targeting people from this area, this age, that come from this background, that have interest in these things. And your insights is literally telling you, like, if you like, damn, I'm speaking to, you know, the younger generation, Gen Z, that's telling you Gen Z is right now, what, age is about 18 to probably, we're going to say like 18 to 24. We're just going to cap it off at that.
Yep.
If you go on your insights and you see like, all right, my views is only going to people that's, you know, 30 plus, something like that. How can I target these people that are 18 to 24? What are their interests? What is it that they're watching? Like every platform literally will show you what it is that these age groups are watching. What do they like to see? Where do people from this state, what do they want to see, and things like that. If you study your insights from every post and you build off of that for your next post, you're gonna be good.
And I'll say, I wish I would have known this information too. Don't follow trends. You see what I'm saying? You could touch it, you can graze by it, you know what I mean? Do 1, 2 or 3 videos touching it, but don't stay on trends because you become a trendy artist. You know what I mean? You don't want to be known as a trendy artist because they come and go. So even if you're a barber, you don't want to be a trendy barber that just only know how to do the Beijing. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, I know everybody know a trendy artist that came and went. They dropped the song. One song went up.
Out of here.
And they going. And you like, hold on, wait. You think yours that
out of here?
Like, damn, wait, hold on. What happened to the person that made this song? They tried to make music well after that, and it ain't go nowhere.
And then for me, I'm looking at it like, even with fashion, you know what I mean? Like, don't stick to the trends, gang.
Yeah,
because you may cash out on a $1,500 coat, and you stuck with that coat for the rest of your life, gang.
Stuck with that coat.
Unless you can sell that joint, but it's like, bro, some people out here crashing out for a trend that's not gonna last. You're gonna look corny in 2 months, gang. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like,
you done went out and cashed out. You see, damn, everybody got this type of coat. Let me go cash out on it. A month later, damn, ain't nobody wearing this. What? Damn, but I done spent $1,500 on the coat. What's
you feel me?
Now you
Mom Dukes and them starving in the crib.
You feel me?
You ain't even slide Mom Dukes nothing.
You might be starving. You like, damn, I done spent $1,500 on this coat, but shit, I gotta feed myself. Like, I'm gonna eat
2 or 3 meals for this coat.
Like, yeah, serious. Damn, I can't eat for the rest of the week,
bro.
I can't. I got, you know what? Damn, my man could cook me up a little peanut butter and jelly in the crib for the rest of the week. I can't go. You feel me? Now I can't go to the market, go get some chicken. You know, little chicken tenderloin.
And that's the hard part about being an artist too, because everybody's so trendy. Like, you want to be the flyest, you want to be this, you want to be that. But once you content with yourself and you understand what you got to make what you got work for you. You know what I mean? Stop making what you don't got work for you, because you're just going to be running yourself in circles. You know what I mean? So make what you got work for you, and then understand that.
And that's the gem. We expanding that to everybody. Whatever it is that you're doing, make what you got work for you. For sure. Every person that, you know, is in a position of, you know, successful financially, spirit, whatever, however you want to look at it. Anybody we look up to, I hear a lot of them talk about, you know, when they were building something, they made stuff just work. They didn't, you know, try to go out and get this and get that. They just made things work. I talk about Wallow on here all the time. Like, I look up to Wallow a lot. Like, he is a very inspirational individual to me.
Good blueprint. That's
like,
a good blueprint.
Serious. Sure. This man literally was incarcerated, came home, and was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to figure out how to make things work.
Yes,
I know you done saw it a bunch of times, him making a video of him in nanny room.
Oh, yeah, with that rack.
With the rack, right? With the rack, him in nanny room with the rack.
That rack every day, yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
What he call it? The Book of Life.
You'll bet.
The Book of Life. And he literally recorded himself saying, look, this right now, this me in nanny room, this the room I live in. Here, this is everything in this room. I got $1,000 right here in this Book of Life. I'm going to go out here and make it happen.
Okay.
That was years ago. Look now.
He stuck to it. He stuck. And that's the definition of sticking to what you know.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? What you got right now,
everything is different. Okay. Everything is different. Okay. He stuck to it. He figured out, like, all right, damn, I'm going to stick this. Dang. And he stuck to it. But that came from being in nanny room, small room, small back room, feel me? $1,000 and a bunch of game written down in the book.
Okay.
And he stuck to he was comfortable in in his own skin
to know like where he was going.
Exactly, and he wasn't embarrassed.
I think he was pushing t-shirts or something like that.
Yo,
right?
pushing t-shirts and just being himself. Running in the rain, like, and you
every morning I'm like, waking up on my phone. I see this nigga. I'm like,
now, even to this day, every morning you wake up, you gonna see something below. You gonna either you follow him and something come up, or you see somebody repost something on their story. You gonna see something below. And he might be doing something crazy. I just saw a video of him in the middle of, in the ocean somewhere.
Oh, yeah, the waves and all that. I'm like, yo, I gotta get up out of bed. He instantly made me get up out of bed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
In the morning.
I had to get up.
It's 6 in the morning. And he posting him in the middle of the ocean, giving motivation to everybody else. Damn near about to drown, for one. He like, hold on.
Okay.
Like, sir, and then that's somebody that come from an environment that we come from. That we can relate to. Like, damn, he was brought up in North Philadelphia.
How you feel about doing something with no results? Like,
you gotta get comfortable with that.
Like, that's my biggest joint that I feel like that I keep running into. Like, I do something for so long, and I start realizing I'm not getting where I want to go. So it's like, how do you decipher no results from just doing the wrong thing? You know what I mean? Like,
all right. So I talked to somebody about this, and this individual told me, like, he was being honest with me. He said, listen, I'm being honest, it's a scary thing.
Yeah.
He said it's a very, very scary thing. He said, when you're doing something and you don't see no results, he said that could mean one or two things.
Yeah.
He said it could be a possibility that you're doing the wrong thing.
Got you.
Or it could be a possibility that, you're doing the right thing and it's just not time for it to see results.
Got you.
Right? He said that's the reality.
I heard that once before, so that means that is right.
He said that's the reality of it. And I heard that from, many people. Just saying, like, yo, if you're going to commit to this thing that you want for yourself,
gotcha,
you have to be okay with understanding, like, yo,
I'm going
to commit to this.
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do. Yeah, there is a possibility.
Got you that it may not.
There's always that. Like, this is me being honest with y'all.
That's crazy.
There is always a possibility of it being a thing where it's like, yo, it may really not get anywhere.
No cap.
Yet, don't look at it like, damn, it didn't get anywhere. Give yourself a round of applause for even committing to the thing that you wanted for yourself, no matter where it goes. Because not many people in life, just like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna commit to doing it. I don't care where it goes. People always.
That's the hard part. That's the hard job. Like,
doing it. If you are able to commit to doing the thing, applaud yourself. You already 100 steps ahead of people. There's people out here that just sit and think about it like, man, I want this for myself. Yeah, I don't know where it's gonna go, and I don't want to. No, if you can take the initiative to just be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna commit to the thing. You're already ahead of the game. You already ahead of the game.
I like that, bro. That's tough.
Like, you already ahead. You already ahead of everybody that's down, back here. They behind you. Okay. They looked at.
They in the grade for real, because they ain't moving.
They not moving.
They ain't moving. They in the grade for real. Yeah.
All of it's people out here with amazing ideas. Yeah. The thing that's stopping them is fear. True. The fear of, like, damn, it may not get anywhere, or the fear of the result. They fear, like, oh, I'm not going to see any results how I want to see them.
Okay, and that's the heart. It twists your stomach. It be turning you.
Like, yo,
you be like,
everybody that's doing something, especially in, like, it don't matter what stage that you're at. Everybody put something out, and a lot of the times they don't see the results that they want to see.
Yeah, real sure.
It's artists that got millions of fans. Be like, damn, I'm gonna drop this tape. I know this young gonna do a million plays in the first 3 days.
And it don't.
First 3 days, it only get 250,000. You like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
We supposed to hit a million.
That was a good one. Yep.
It didn't hit a million for 2 weeks.
Yep.
Now we behind. Hold on. What's going on?
Yep.
And even when you build into that space, you might put something out. I put something out all the time to be like, damn, this
the
clip,
results.
like this clip only got 20 views.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, hold on, time out. But that is literally, I tell myself that is part of the journey.
Yeah, fact.
That's part of the journey, and that is literally that's the stuff that you do that have you question, like, hold on, what's going on? That's the split-second decision to be like, yo, am I going to continue to push forward, or I'm just going to take a step back?
Bingo.
It's going to have you. It's going to make you.
That's
really
the dogs and the puppies. That's what separates you. Like,
it's going to have you tap in with yourself and ask yourself, like, damn, do I really love this, or am I just doing it just because?
Feel me? Just to make myself look good. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing I don't want to be. I never want to be that person that's doing something to look good. Because when you look good and they actually get to know you and your foundation ain't sturdy, it's like,
your foundation
man, move over.
Man,
watch out, man.
And that's what everybody want to, especially when
watch
you
out,
get
man.
into these runs with these big names.
Sir.
They not just seeing if, all right, you look good doing it. Do you really want to do it? A lot of times they really want to see, do you really want to do it?
Exactly.
And just like
invest
we
my money into you and all that.
And if they can't do that, it's like, we're not gonna take a chance with you.
No cap,
like,
every time.
No cap. That's
real shit.
And just like before, even with coming across these individuals who are in these spaces now, a lot of times these people may come across this stuff and they be like, yo, I'm gonna sit back to see if he really want to do this. Like, tell everybody is watching. You never know who's watching. A lot of times people don't. You may look up to somebody and they may be coming across your stuff all the time. But they just want to see how bad do you really want it before they ever give you the chance to, work with them. Before that door even open. Okay. And if they see like, all right, yeah, he was consistent for a little bit, but then he just fell out. All right, yeah, he don't really want it.
Right.
I had to do this for 15 years.
And he only stopped at 4, man.
Yeah, he only stopped at 4. He don't want it.
That's hard.
I had to do this for 15 years with no results. I didn't see results till year 17.
And I'll be in my head, bro. You speaking right now because I'm over here
I didn't see results. So look at Meek for an example.
Okay.
We didn't watch Meek go through, the on the block rapping, nappy braids, flamers, all that, and we watch him just continue to climb, to climb the ladder. When Meek first started, he talk about it all the time. When Meek first started, and we got to see it. He was nowhere near what he had nowhere near what he have today.
You ain't lying.
Nowhere near, and it took him years to get here. He was doing this for years. 12 plus before he ever saw like something
any
from
dollar
it. Like any dollar.
Yeah, that
12 plus before he ever saw any money from it. There's people out here that have to put in the work for 10 years straight without no results, without seeing any money,
just to get one,
one.
Oh, I see what you're saying then.
Just to get one.
It's not even a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not even a race, it's a marathon.
It's a marathon. Yo, I talk about it all the time. My African American history teacher told me this, and I really salute to this man. Shout out to brother Kareem.
Okay.
Right before I graduated high school, this man told me, I'm telling him, listen, I understand that it doesn't just stop here. Like, I'm about to, really step into life.
Yeah.
I'm about to have to really,
apply
pressure.
Yep. Okay.
He's like, listen, brother. He said, I'm glad that you understand that, it don't just stop here. He said, you just got finished 12 years of a warm-up. The marathon is about to start. Like, you did 12 years of a warm-up. High school 12 years, that was 12 years of the one, just to get you started. That was 12 years of getting you ready for what's next, the actual marathon. You did 12 years of warming up. You jumping jacks.
We ain't keeping score right now.
We ain't keeping
score.
Even keeping score right now. Yeah, slowly. Just getting you ready for the actual marathon, like what's about to happen.
Right, devastated.
The big race. No, like when he said that, I said, oh, my heart sunk a little bit. I said, damn, hold on, wait. Like, what you mean? I did 12 years of a warm up. He said, no, like you about to run a marathon.
Bro, right.
He said, you about to run a marathon against yourself. So you about to run a marathon against yourself. He said it was 8 lanes on the track. Yeah, you about every last one of those lanes is gonna be filled with you. And you gonna have to beat yourself.
Every time.
Every day you gonna have to beat yourself from yesterday.
I like that one.
Every day. You're not racing against nobody but yourself. You had to beat yourself yesterday. Yourself from a year ago, 2 years ago. And if you allowing yourself from a year ago, 2 years ago to beat you, you ain't gonna get.
You ain't in the right shape. You ain't even in shape right now because
you don't want it that bad.
You ain't beating yourself.
And don't let it go on for too long because it's going. Listen, you let it go on for too long, you ain't winning that race. You gonna lose to you. That losing to you gonna be look like
imagine losing to yourself, like, bro. That'd be the worst pain, though.
Gonna look like you settling for something that you really didn't want for yourself.
No cat.
You being like, damn, like you gonna have to tell a story. Damn, I ain't chased my dream.
Yeah.
I ain't go at the winner this that I wanted for myself. Now I'm living a life where it's like, damn, every day I'm like, man, I don't feel like this. I don't want
living somebody else's life.
Living somebody else's life. You ain't living your life. You living somebody else's life. That's what beat you know, yourself beating you look like.
Mm-hmm. And that's a feeling that I never want to feel, because I know how I get little glimpses of it, you know what I mean? But I never really embraced the reality of you could become that person. Like, you could really become somebody that let their dreams walk right past them. You know what I mean? Like, you moved out the way and let your dreams go by. It ain't like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, you really moved. You was your own worst enemy. So learning that now is like, damn, bro. Because moving forward this year, that's really how I want to tackle everything, is me versus me. I probably said it before, but hearing that, it's just like, that's crazy.
Bro, it's always you versus you. It is nobody else that you're going up against. No matter who it is that you may see, like, damn, they doing what I'm doing. It's always just you. It's always just you. Just you and yourself. Don't allow yourself to beat you. Nobody else can beat you but you.
And nobody keeping score but you. So it's like, who gonna know you losing? You know what I mean? So it's like,
nobody's so crazy. You can lose to yourself.
That's hard.
And it all is gonna start up here. Like, this could be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. Be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. It could be your worst enemy by just getting in your thoughts too much.
Hard.
And you allowing, you know, it to stop you from doing what needs to be done. And it could be your greatest weapon by applying the knowledge that you got up here and putting it into practice.
Biggest cheat code.
Like,
biggest cheat code. Okay.
It could be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy, and it's up to you to decide. You allow it to be your worst enemy, be prepared for you know, be like, all right, damn, I'm gonna have to settle for something.
A lot of pain and suffering.
No, dead serious. I watched a clip of somebody.
A lot of pain and suffering.
He said something like, if you think the price of winning is too large, just wait till you get the bill of regret. Like, regret.
That's
wait
crazy,
till you get the bill of regret.
Yep, because the bill of regret, that shit might kill you.
The price of winning is going to take a lot out of you. But that bill of regret, you going to look at it and be like, damn.
Gotta wash some dishes, nigga.
Like, god damn, I gotta do this for the next 45 years.
Exactly, bro.
50 years.
Damn, that's crazy when you think about it like that, because when you really look at it, it's like, bro, we so spoiled to think that everything is written for us to win. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's saying that it's written to lose. Everybody's just saying that it's written. You know what I mean? But some of us is written to win, and some of us is written to lose. You gotta change your own trajectory. You know what I mean? So and
a lot of the times it's not even a loss. It's only a loss if you look at it as a loss.
Yep.
Like I was talking to a brother in the masjid, and he was basically just saying, like, he was talking about, like, people just, you know, this religious thing, and people like, oh yeah, like, Islam is not the truth and all that stuff. He's like, all right, he's like, we're just gonna break it down like this. So what, whatever goes on, we leave this earth and whatever happens. He said, what will I get from me, you know, following the principles of Islam? You know, praying my prayers 5 times a day. You know, just putting out good into the world and not evil. And just, you know, overall being a good individual. Like, what do I get from that? That mentally, I'm going to have clarity in my life. You know, I've prayed my prayers. I put out good into the world, no evil. I've been good to the people around me and things like that. I lived a good life.
Great life.
I lived a great life. Like,
and not only for me, for others around me.
Exactly, for others around me. And that same with whatever it is that you're working towards. You can literally sit back and say, like, all right, listen, I went out there and I committed, you know, the life that I lived to chasing my dreams. Something that a lot of people, majority of people do not do. They are terrified to do, petrified. Like, they do not want to do. They can't even, like, fathom the thought of doing it. And every time they think about it, like, oh, hold on, no, let me back up right quick. You done committed your life to doing that thing. You got a lot out of that. You got a lot out of that.
That's a gem right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's a gem.
You get a lot out of just going to chase the thing. You gotta always remember, people don't go chase the thing. They're scared to do it.
Definitely scared. Just living situations, background, so much stuff that stopped them from chasing their dreams. They forget that they're gonna live and die alone.
Exactly. Like,
so that's crazy.
You get it one shot at this. Get one shot.
It don't gotta be pretty.
It don't gotta be pretty and all razzle dazzle and look good. No, you just gotta go make it happen.
Okay.
Everybody doesn't make it look pretty until it is pretty. Okay. It doesn't look pretty until it is pretty.
I used to get mad at people when they was like, you gotta get a job, like this rap shit ain't gonna work. You gotta get a job, But then I realized, I'm like, I just went on Instagram yesterday, and they said Bad Bunny was working at a retail store in 2016. 10 years later, he Bad Bunny, like one of the most highest selling artists. So when bro just said that, I'm like, sheesh, like it's really not about the destination, it's about the journey. Cause you may think because you're right here, this where you're gonna be forever, but it's like, no, bro.
I just saw Milano D. Rouge.
Oh yeah, I like her.
She just posted a old picture of her working at Taco Bell.
Damn. Jeez. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
She posted a picture of her working at Taco Bell.
Yeah. If you would have told her she was Milano back then, she probably would have been
that's exactly what she talked about in her caption. She talked about how she used that as a way to learn what she needed to learn from that job. She played every position from washing the dishes, mopping the floors, the fryer, at the front of the house, back of the house, everything.
Yep.
And she learned what she needed to learn from that experience, and she applies that in her day-to-day, running her business.
And you can see it in her too, like
this.
She's a force to be reckoned with.
Like this woman went from working at Taco Bell to now having a very successful retail brand.
Okay.
Like very successful, and she is one of many who have started in these retail jobs: McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Starbucks. Yep. Hellstar Shawnee. He posted something
Starbucks.
Working at Starbucks.
Yep. You ain't
working at Starbucks.
It's about the journey. Cause
years later, now look at him. One of the biggest
top sellers,
top selling brands.
Top sellers. No
got partnerships with football teams and everything.
He crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was a crazy leap of faith. It's that leap of faith that you got to take too. Like believing in yourself, doubling down on yourself, betting on yourself. All of that play a big part in being consistent too.
Yeah, serious. Another one I applaud and is Humble Zay. Talk about it all the time.
Yep.
Went from selling waters, trapping waters.
Okay.
Now look at him.
Okay.
Like did a bunch of different things.
Believed in himself too. I ain't gonna lie. Before anybody, because you know how many clothing lines was out here when that was happening. Like he ain't never say like, "Oh no, I can't do that."
Bro,
so rest in peace, Sakar. Sakar vision was deeper than any stylist I done seen. So it was like when he was in Fury and everybody was like, "Oh, he's just selling clothes." He had a vision. So even when me were rapping, like ain't nobody really understand me. Like he understood me. Like bro understood. Like yeah, just come to my joint, shoot a video at my joint.
You see what
I'm saying? So it's like certain people didn't understand my vision, but when people see your vision and they understand, you gotta execute every time because you may not get that chance again. So
definitely, shout out to Sakar. Big shout out to bro. Y'all know that's my why behind all of this.
Big time.
I watched him go through the highs and lows of having a brand, but he was well ahead of his time. He always had a vision.
Definitely.
He always had a vision and was working towards all of that stuff.
Definitely.
And took the initiative in his life to go after what it is that he wanted for himself and his family.
Okay.
He lived every day going after what it is that he wanted for himself and his family. Every day he woke up, said, "Yo, this is the agenda. Yep. We gotta tackle all this today.
Yep.
This is what we working towards.
Yep.
Every day, gonna get up. And I'm gonna take a step.
When you living like that, Lord behold, he not here today. But when you living that, you got other people that was around. Look, we together because of that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you living in your divine purpose, you may not even intentionally do it, but you leading other people paths to their divine purpose. You see what I'm saying? So that's crazy because everything really do play a part in just being a good person. You know what I mean? Once you being a good person, who you supposed to be, not who you want to be, who you supposed to be.
Sir, that's definitely an example. Every individual that he has ever came in contact with till this day, every time I talk to them, they speak about how much of an impact he has had on their life.
Seriously,
like,
bro.
Even just from one conversation.
Yep.
They may have just came across this man, came in the store one time, grabbed some gear and was just talking to him one time, and that conversation had an impact like on their life. And I've seen it, even when he was here, him talking to people, them coming back months later, like, damn, bro, like that conversation, I really needed that.
Yep.
Like I really needed that. Changed my perspective on a lot of things. Even our inner circle, like yo, the impact that he had on everybody was just crazy. And there's a lot of people, you know, that has a life like that.
Definitely, bro.
Their impact is just crazy.
And they don't want to embrace it because they scared of what the next person going to say. Or,
yeah.
Man, we here to tell you, man, listen. You better run. You better go for it, bro. I'm telling you, go for it.
Like what it is that you want for you and the people around you, the people that you love, your family that you want to build. Go after the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do not let fear hold you back at all. If you let fear hold you back, I'm just going to tell you, you're going to be exactly like everybody.
They got somebody. They got somewhere for scary people. You see what I'm saying? They got a special place.
Dead serious for individuals who are not scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, I saw something else and they were talking about like, yo, just imagine the graveyard and how many $1 million ideas are in there.
Come on now.
How many people have, you know, literally passed away with these $1 million ideas that they have never brought to life.
Mm-hmm.
They just sat with it. They didn't take the initiative to go.
Not once, not twice, not
they
3 times.
Thought about it. Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Excuse me.
Just think about it like that and ask yourself, like, hold on, time out.
Come on.
What do I want to make happen? Saw something else, and he was just like, you know, honestly, years after we gone, people is going to forget. He said the only thing that's going to matter on your headstone is that dash in between the date that you was born and the date that you gone.
What you do in between?
What you do in between that time is really what's going to matter.
Damn.
Did you make an impact on somebody's life?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make an impact on your community? You know, the impact that you had on your family.
Did you live your life?
Did you live your life?
Here we go.
That little dash is what's really going to matter.
Okay.
That little dash, the in between, not the dates, the in between. What did you do in between those days?
Literally. That's really all it boils down to. Because if you want to take it down to dumb it down, it's like if you in class and you ain't producing no work, what you gonna get on your grade? F, right? So it's like if you ain't waking up every day and producing, this is your grade. You know what I mean? Like your life is your grade. So if you wanna pass with flying colors, I'm talking like living good, no stress. Chase after what you know you're supposed to be chasing after. If not everybody else dream, chase after what you want. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's what's gonna get you to the right spot. You know what I mean?
So I do a segment with all of my guests. It's called Leaders Toolkit, right?
Okay.
I want you to give the leaders 3 things that they'll need in their toolkit in order to get through, you know, the hardship and things like that. Be a characteristic, a mindset to have.
Definitely gonna need humility.
A book, mentor. Give them 3 things to keep them
we can go deep like that.
Yeah, we can go listen. Podcast. Give them 3 things.
First, I say first you gotta follow Cashmeretgt. You feel me? You gotta go follow him because he gonna keep you on track. You know what I'm saying? So after that, boom, I say find like a good space for yourself. It could be the gym. It could be anything that you can fall in love with. I ain't gonna say the bed though because that's too lazy.
Yeah, nah.
Get yourself a location. The coffee bar, the gym, anywhere that you most comfortable at, that you could think though. You know what I mean? And just get all your thoughts out every day. Make sure you can get your thoughts out. Meditation is very important because the journey that you're on, it's gonna come with a lot of stress. You see what I'm saying? So
meditation.
Make sure you can meditate, pray. That's all. Yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all praying and meditation. I'm gonna keep that all in one because while you meditate, you should be praying anyway. So keep that all in one. Boom. So once you got that down pat, you got your mind, body, and soul correct. You're eating right. You're gonna go attack it, get yourself a mentor so they can guide you in the right direction. You ain't wasting no time. You ain't running in circles, you know what I mean? So once you get that, you got your mentor. Third, sound cliche, but get a journal. Write it down, and then time to go.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I can't stress it enough about like how much weight journaling holds.
All right.
From writing down your thoughts to your goals, the things you want for yourself, whether it's your health, you know, finance, within your family, you know, spiritually, all that, mentally, all of that stuff holds weight. That was a practice that I learned from therapy.
That's a big one. Therapy, that was a big one. Like, I was scared of therapy. I'm a little still scared, but once you said therapy, I'm like, all right, bro. Yo, if bro said therapy, I might could try it. You see what I'm saying? I might could try it.
I'll be honest. I know in our community, therapy is like,
like they look at it like,
but yo, therapy is really something that will like, yo. I tell everybody go to therapy.
Go to therapy. All right, say
especially coming from our community because we have normalized so many things that shouldn't be normalized that need to be talked about. Like we see things on a day-to-day basis that if other people from you know, other spaces see these things. It's like, hold up, why everybody acting, you know,
literally,
cool with this?
Literally,
like
yeah.
Just something as simple like, damn, I'm sitting in the crib and I hear a gunshot. Some people that's not from here jump like, hold up, what's going on? We just
turn the news on.
Oh no, they just shooting again. You like, hold, people looking at you like, you crazy? What the hell? You cool with that? Like, stuff that we see on a day-to-day basis, we've normalized and it's not okay. So I tell everybody, like, go to therapy. Therapy helped me so much.
I like that.
Journal, like, journaling was a big thing that I took away from and I still do it to this day. Like, no cap. I'm sitting there my first day.
Just learn that.
First day I'm sitting in there.
Yeah.
My therapist looked at me. She got my file. She know what I'm here for, but she put it down on the table. Put it down. She said, listen, I see your file here. I know exactly what you're here for. She said, but I want to hear from you, you know, what it is that brought you here. And she said, you know, while you're saying this, you know, what it is that brought you here, if you need to cry, you know, do whatever. She said, listen, this space is, do what you need to do. So if you gotta cry, she said, if you want to sit here and cry the whole time. She said, you can sit here and cry the whole time.
That's funny as hell.
She said, but whatever you know, I just need you. I want to hear from you while you're here.
Yeah.
And from the moment I opened up to her and expressed to her what it is that brought me here, the struggles that I was having, and you know, the things that I felt that I wanted to work on, she gave me everything that she felt was that would be useful to help me work on those things. And still to this day, I use these practices.
Yep.
Like still to this day, and it helps me get through my day to day. Journaling, something from even just like frustration and things like that. How to you know, how to
channel
work,
your anger,
how to channel your anger, how to work through these emotions, how to get through these emotions.
As a black man, that's important too, because
instead of just blacking on somebody, how to be able to take a step back, like, you know what, you got it.
Just understanding that everybody day didn't go like yours is a big step. So it's like, I may be having a good day, the next man may not. Exactly. I may be having a bad day, the next man may not. So
exactly.
Like, your life don't pertain to the next man. Just because you having a bad day don't mean you gotta make everybody around you having a bad day. So
dead serious. Just because you having a bad day don't mean you gotta sit here and curse out the damn person working at the front of the house or giving you your order because something didn't come in your order. Then you curse them out like, hold up, I didn't bag your order. I'm just handing it out. It's like, but sir, I'm just handing your food out to you. I ain't got nothing to do.
There's a lot of people that went to trial for that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like you got yourself in a, what is it? I heard Wallow say something. He was like, 7 seconds of your life.
I was just about to say that.
Cost you your life.
It don't even take 7 seconds.
Come on.
It don't even take you 7 seconds.
Yep.
Like it would take you 30 seconds.
Yes.
30 seconds can ruin the rest of your life. The rest of your life. 30 seconds. Just think about it right now. Like a big thing right now, right? Yep. Is gun violence. We're gonna touch on this really quick.
Yep.
Gun violence and switches, right? Everybody talk, what did they call button and all that stuff. Like it don't take 30 seconds to shoot a pistol with a damn switch on it. It don't take 30 seconds.
Nope.
But that little 5 seconds it take to let off that 30 or whatever can literally throw away the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
Like you're gonna allow a split second decision to throw away the rest of your life. Somebody saying something to you that you really ain't like.
You ain't even really like that either. You just doing it to protect yourself from actually dealing with your feelings. You see what I'm saying? Like instead of dealing with your feelings, you'd rather shoot that gun.
You rather shoot that gun, throw away your life. Then you away from your family. Crazy. You might got kids. You away from your kids. You missing out on the birthdays, the first steps, graduation, prom. Like then you come home, you think they don't want nothing to do with you. You know, missed out on their life.
Cause you're not mature enough to understand like your feelings is just emotions. You feel what I'm saying? So as a man, I ain't talking to the woman right now when I say this. As a man, you gotta understand how to channel your emotions. I don't care what you say. As a man, you shouldn't be hitting women. As a man, you shouldn't not know how to control your feelings.
Exactly.
So
we are human. We all have emotions.
Yes, sir.
As men, it's very important for us to understand we need to control ourselves.
Mandatory.
Like we gotta control ourselves. We need to, and we cannot just be lashing out, going off because
that's nutty too. Like you don't even want to be that bull. Like that's nutty, bro. Like
all it takes is one thing. You just throw everything away. You just throw away the rest of everything.
People don't even want to be around you no more because you just a crash out. Like
serious. Like
bro don't know how handle his emotions.
No,
he emotional.
Dead serious. Like seriously. Now I want to ask a question. When you hear the term leadership or being like, you know, hear about being a leader, what does that look like to you? Like what do you get?
Doing the right thing when nobody looking. You know what I mean? Like, if you're able to stay, of course, with nobody there to tell you congratulations or thank you for making sure everything went correct, that's a leader to me. You know what I mean? You wake up every day, take care of your household. You could be the worst person in the streets. I don't care what you're doing in the streets. But if your family cool and they understand like they got you to depend on and you consistent with them, that's a leader to me.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that, like, you know, making sure that your family is straight. That's what really, really matters. Like, that's what really matters is making sure the ones around you that go for the ones around you, the family that you build, your bloodline, like
nobody gonna really be there for you. But if you're the one that's there for them, I respect you. Heads off to you, gang. I ain't gonna lie,
if you
bro.
making sure they cool, you know, you listen, you doing something right.
Yes, sir.
You doing something right. Your family, that matters. You taking care of your family is a very important aspect of life, especially as a man.
Yes, sir.
Making sure your family is cool, especially when you got kids. Make sure your kids is all right. Making sure, you know, you can put your kids through school and things like that.
Yes, sir.
You can give them a better upbringing than you may have had. Breaking cycles for them.
Yep. And that's another thing we probably talking on the next episode when I come through. But people that never had a male figure in their life, they like we all winging it. You feel what I'm saying? Not we all, but I'm saying like I never had a male figure. My dad, he wasn't really in my life, so like everything that I'm learning, like as I go, is basically just me. You know what I mean? And I know there's other men out there that's doing the same thing. So I feel like that's a big thing as a community. Like as black men, like we gotta start learning from each other because not everybody is as strong in certain areas. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to articulate myself. I'm not saying me personally, but most men don't know how to articulate themselves to get their feelings across. You see what I'm saying? So.
And that's the importance of community.
Yes,
and I appreciate you for sharing that vulnerable moment. That's the importance of community because you expressing that there is a bunch of people out here who may have that same thought process or is dealing with that same thing. Yet, you know, they may be like, damn, I can't go talk to nobody about this. Yeah, that's a big thing.
That's important.
That is a big big thing.
That's important.
Like that's the importance of community because if we got somewhere it's like, all right, damn, we see a bunch of the males in our community are dealing with something, especially the young men in our community dealing with something. We all come together and we talk about this thing and we build off of each other to build each other up. Yo, we'd be thriving.
And anything possible at that point.
Yo, we'd be thriving.
Anything possible.
Like dead serious. We all come together. We talk about, damn, you know, I come from this. Oh, you come from the same thing, but what's your experience with that thing? And we build off each other. And we all build each other up.
I like what Philly Motivation doing right now.
Yo,
too,
listen, shout out to my man. Shout out to bro, man.
And he doing stuff that's when you said what's a leader, I feel like everybody may say, he doing it for social media and all that, but somebody got to keep track of this. You know what I mean? Like, y'all keep track of the murders. We got, what is it called? No Gun Zone. We keep track of the murders, though, right? Yeah. But we can't keep track of the accolades of college kids graduating or.
And shout out, like, I want to shout out him.
Feel me?
I want to shout out Philly Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah,
you know, I want to shout out CEO Big Duke. All of these individuals.
Shout out my guy Duke,
all of these individuals who are literally, you know, getting out here in the community, feet on land, hands on with the young individuals. Aunt Brown too, like just doing a lot for the individuals and the young individuals in our community and help uplifting them, motivate you. Literally, then put the Ematic dance like out there for like I started a whole movement.
I ain't gonna lie, you saw Meek the other day. You got Meek doing it. I said, oh yeah, it's rolling.
I done seen Meek do it. I done seen Nazi Twazi. And young Cass could prick. I done seen the son of Kevin Hart doing it. Like,
and he ain't doing it in a way that's like tearing the city down. I feel like we need that community.
Bring the city together. Stuff like that brings us together.
Y'all know the Eagles just lost. Come on.
Like he's doing that was crazy. Eagles definitely just lost. Like this man is literally out here trying to figure out ways to bring the community together. Getting out here in the community, making connections to help bring the community together.
You don't get no realer than that.
Like it don't. There's a bunch of individuals out here who are doing that. And if we can have more of these people to step up and get in the community and help uplift. We'll be perfectly fine.
Literally.
We will be perfectly fine. If people be like, you know what, man, today I'm going to take the initiative to get out of my community and help uplift.
Come on.
I was downtown like a few weeks ago. It was probably like 9 o'clock at night. riding downtown there, 15th Street.
Mm.
Over near Love Park, right?
Okay.
It was over near Love Park. My bad. It was over near Love Park.
Mm.
And it was a whole like a box truck and tables. They was giving out food, coats, like
that's hard.
I'm like, hold up. Why is this not being shown?
Publicized?
Like,
yeah,
why is stuff like
sure.
this not being publicized?
Negativity is at an all-time high right now, and I feel like y'all feed, not y'all as in like the viewers, but
y'all as a
community, like we feed into the negative so bad. I see Country Cooking doing something for community. The top comment is a negative comment. It's like it's certain stuff that I'm starting to realize that is always going to be there. This is whether or not you want to feed into it. So I need y'all to know that as viewers, like just because it's there don't mean you gotta feed into it. You know what I mean? Like you don't just because you see a fire don't mean you gotta throw something into it. You know what I mean? Like
yes, sir. And shout that's another one. Okay. Shout out to Auntie Saw.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Auntie Saw, No More Foundation too. Like these individuals are people who are always in the community doing things to uplift. I know everybody heard about Country Cooking and all the stuff that she does for the community. I just saw something she helped pay for somebody's tuition.
Oh yeah.
She got in contact with the person. She made one phone call. That person tuition taken care of. They can go to school. Don't got nothing to worry about. Exactly. All she want that young lady to do is go to school. Get her degree.
And that go back to what we were saying when you doing your purpose, when you in your divine spot in life, everything will fall in place. Yeah, you may feel like everything is being uncomfortable, or it may feel like it's wrong, but guess what? That's only to get you to move. You know what I mean? Exactly. Stay of course.
Yes, sir.
You good.
Now we talked about your upbringing and what got you into music. Now I talk about like in this moment. You working on anything behind the scenes?
Yeah, for sure. I got some. I got an EP cooking up with another artist. His name's C Dub. So me and him gonna be dropping the EP soon, probably like next month.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Got
some stuff cooking up behind the scenes. Y'all, listen, I mean y'all gonna be getting the EP real soon.
Yeah, man.
Gonna be getting the EP real soon.
You already know the vibes,
in about a month, man. So
I'm gonna do my press run. I'll be back.
Listen, you know that door is always open, bro. You know we locked in. That door is always open, man. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that EP.
You know it.
What's like coming into this year? What's like the 3 main goals that you set out for yourself?
First main goal is to get signed again this year. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking for a deal this year. Heavy on marketing, management. I ain't really looking too much into like getting like distribution yet. But as of right now, I'm just looking to get signed, get some managers behind me, some good A&Rs behind me.
Okay.
After that, I want a good placement. I ain't gonna lie, I love a feature. So like, if I can get a good R&B artist on my next song, that'll be tough. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all gonna see me with a nice collab. I ain't gonna say who yet, but y'all know how I get down. It's gonna be somebody out of here though.
Listen, we ready. We ready for it. I'm ready for it. I don't know y'all, but if y'all ain't ready, y'all better get ready for it.
Get ready.
Y'all better get ready for it. Yes, sir. No cap. Now if you could go back with all of the knowledge and information that you have now, you've obtained over the years.
Okay.
What would you do differently?
I'll like put my blinders on and I'll stop listening to everybody's opinion, because places they was going wasn't where I was going. You know what I mean? So I started getting in my head a lot. Like I used to do showcases a lot, and I used to help artists get to where they wanted to go, but I never really like understood how I could get myself there. But I was always good at helping people, but I understood that helping people isn't always for you. Helping people is just to help people, you know what I mean? So when you're doing something for results, it's never going to get you where you need to go. So I realized that 3 or 4 years ago, like it took 3 or 4 years of me doing something for other people to realize what I wanted to do, and which is make music for myself. So if you follow me from 5 years ago and you see me making music back then and you understood, like, I mean, you see me stop, it was like, yo, what happened? Like, what's going on? It's because I really lost myself. I started falling in love with other people's life and other people like genres of music and all that, and I just forgot about myself. So I'm up now for sure. Like, but for anybody out there that's wondering, like, what am I doing next? I'm falling in love with Cash again. You see what I'm saying? I'm going right back to them singles, them videos, them interviews. Roots. I'm going back to the roots. You know what I mean? So
sticking to your roots and the recipe.
The recipe, bro. Yeah, bro. Come on, sticking to the recipe, bro.
Sticking to the recipe. Sticking to the recipe. And sticking to what it is that you set out, that foundation that you laid.
Yes, sir.
And you woke up and made the conscious decision to say, yo, this is what I'm going to do. You lay the foundation like, yo, this is the lane I want to be in.
Come on.
You stick to that. You don't stray away from it.
Yep.
Stick to it. Stick to, your morals and all that stuff as well. You don't stray away from it.
Yes, sir.
At all. You stick to all of that stuff. Now, before we wrap up, when we get out of here, I want you to lead the leaders with one thing to keep them pushing through the hard times. The times where they be like, damn, stuff getting rocky, it's getting shaky. I might want to take a step back. Like, no, I want to give up. What can you tell them to get through those times?
Is somebody right now with a worse situation than you that's waking up with a smile because they're able to attack it? You know what I mean? So once it that's crazy. Once you're able to like attack your vision every day, I ain't gonna lie, that'll move a mountain. You feel what I'm saying? Like once you get past that, you're able to move a mountain, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like there's people out here with a worse situation. I'm talking like no parents, no foundation, no community, no nothing, but they still waking up and getting to it every day, gang. I ain't gonna lie, you a slouch if you can't. You see what I'm saying? Like
listen, I was just telling you, all the stuff that I didn't heard what around this canvas, man. It's definitely people out here in worse predicaments than you,
bro.
Like it's all, and that's like no matter where you at, there's always somebody in a worse predicament. If you may have all your limbs work, but you can't find a job, it's somebody out here in a wheelchair.
And they on a computer.
And they on a computer, like they wish that they can just
on a computer,
walk.
Bro.
There's people out here wishing that they can just see, they can hear, they can feel.
And they making it happen.
And
Don't think they not making it happen, gang. So like
it's people with all types of conditions wishing that like they could do what you're doing right now.
Come on now.
Like dead serious. There's people that's wishing that they had access to the internet to get, have these resources in the palm of their hands. We can't take these things for granted. We gotta be like appreciative of even the little things. Like you just waking up. You waking up,
bro,
and being able to,
and
get another chance.
I've been waiting to say this on the interview too. Like, if you ain't got a record, you never been locked up, you don't gotta carry no gun, gang. Stop trying to fit in, bro. I'm gonna tell you this one. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't care what nobody tell y'all. Hear it coming from me. I don't live the crazier life than half the niggas that's looking at this joint, listening to this joint. Stop being who you not, gang. You don't gotta carry no gun if you don't got no ops that's trying to kill you. You don't gotta be somewhere you don't need to be. Stop going to them parties that you know for sure every time it's shooting happening. You don't even be having fun at them parties, gang. Lock into yourself, bro. See what I'm saying? Stop playing with this time on earth, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Next thing you know, you're gonna be set back another 10 years. You see what I'm saying? So just be real with yourself, bro.
That's some real life advice. And that go back to just sticking to the foundation. Sticking to the recipe. Stay true to yourself.
I'm seeing a lot of that lately, bro. I'm seeing people that I know for sure got a good family that's just out here risking their life and just ruining the community.
Bro, I was just talking about
being ministers. Like, bro, calm down,
that.
Gang.
He sent me somebody that we know. He like, wait, hold on, bro. When did you start?
But who am I? Who am I to?
Like, bro, we know your mom. We know your mom. We know your aunts and everything.
Making it even worse is y'all path is getting shortened now because of that. You know what I'm saying? You was gonna live a long life. Your life is gonna be beautiful, but because you wanted to go and be a follower. Because you were scared to stand. That's what it is. They be scared to stand up for themselves, bro.
Listen,
they scared to be in that room by themselves with no friends. You see what I'm saying?
It's nothing wrong with
nothing wrong with that, bro.
Nothing wrong with standing up for yourself and being the odd one out. I'm telling y'all, I love being the odd one out. I love it. I don't gotta risk my freedom. I don't gotta risk my life.
Bro.
I don't gotta look over my shoulder. I love being the odd one out.
I'm telling you.
Like you'll be 20 times more happier if you just be the odd one out and stand up for yourself. You'll be cool. You'll lessen the load. You won't have nowhere near as much stress.
You won't get far.
Like
I'm
you
talking
won't get
far.
Very far. You will have nowhere near as much stress. Just be true to you.
Yes.
If you're around a bunch of people and you like, hold on, wait, I don't want to be in this. I don't want to be surrounded by this.
And you know the feeling. You know what it feel like.
You know when you're not supposed to be in that, in that environment. Your body going to tell you
every time.
Your body is always going to tell you when it's time to, stray away from this environment. It's time to get away.
Yes.
Listen to that and follow it because it's drawing you into, sticking to yourself and being true to you. Stay true to yourselves. Seriously, stay true to you. What you want for yourself, stick to it. Don't matter what your friend want for you, what they want, homie want for you. No, stay true to you.
Yes, sir.
Yourself. That's it. Dead serious, man. Appreciate you for coming out today, bro. Go ahead, let them listen. We're gonna put it in the description, but let them know where to find you, man.
You can find me everywhere, Cashmeretgt. So Google it. It's gonna take you everywhere you need to go. You see what I'm saying? Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that.
I'll make sure I drop everything in the description. So y'all seen the episode, y'all might want to be like, damn, they might DM you like, damn, I saw you on the episode. I want to ask you about this. They might want a feature or something like that. Listen, I'm gonna make sure y'all got everything that y'all need in the description. So y'all go check out a month. He said in a month.
You feel me?
The month EP going to drop. Y'all go check out everything else. If y'all listen, this is now a mentor that y'all have access to.
Let's get it.
Y'all got a question or something? Feel free to go shoot.
And I ain't with no slouches. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't follow me, I'm not listening to you. Follow me. You feel what I'm saying? It's all love.
Show him some love, man. Dead serious. This is my guy. Show him some love. Listen, I appreciate everybody out there who is engaging with everything. Dead serious. I appreciate y'all. All of this would not be possible without the help of y'all. Listening to the podcast, watching it, liking and sharing it, talking about it with your friends, your family. I really appreciate y'all helping push out, content to all the new people so we can really get this message out to everybody. Dead serious. Really appreciate you, bro.
You already, bro. Anytime, bro.
Listen, so when that EP drop, you ready to get back on? Let me know.
Hopefully, like in the future, I get signed and everything we talked about is in stone. But as of right now, I just want everybody that's watching this show, you see what I'm saying, just follow me in my journey. You know what I mean?
This is
hold me accountable too.
Yes, sir. This is a part of the journey, and this will be something that later on down the line you'll be able to look at and be like, all right, man, yeah,
here we go.
This is a good job. I needed this to steer me, keep me going, keep me pushing forward.
I'm ready.
No, this serious. Keep me and you. Listen, keep grinding. Keep waking up and walking in your purpose, bro, and don't stray away from it. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate
that,
bro.
Been at it for a long time.
You too. What?
Listen, just being able to stick with it. You being able to stick with it. No matter how many times you're like, damn, I gotta take a step away. You being like, all right, no, let me get back on it. Just you being able to stick with it. You already here. It's people that ain't even stick with it. After a year, they're like, man, fuck it.
Yeah, talking it, right? Yeah, bro.
You years in, you still going. You listen, you came here like, man, look, I'm still going.
I don't care.
I'm still chasing. I don't care what. I'm still chasing.
Listen, we on it, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
No, dead serious. Keep doing you. I'm proud of you, bro. No problem, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Bro Music. Go tap in. Y'all got questions. Make sure y'all get with him.
Sir.
And y'all know the motto, man. We'll see y'all in the next one.